Okay, hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Holy Saint Night, this is on Grimtooth Gorge, uh, and this is gonna be a match between me as the first commander. Hold on. I guess there is something with the sound. And an Eldar, the Eldar called Madness. No idea what's going on, guys. Has to do, let me. He's going for a Banshee, I went for double scout, nothing too crazy. Was Spider and Banshees. He's got Warp Spider Exarch, Banshees, and another Guardian. Afterwards, I got the Force Commander and a Tactical. Same squad. Hold on a second. Okay. Ναι, τώρα ελπίζω να δουλεύει. Hope, I don't know guys if the sound is available now. He moves this way. Now this game, guys, I was at some degree wrong about it. This game is about I captured this as you saw, captured this, then moved backwards to capture this regions, this with the tacticals. He took this point, he now took these 2 points, and he's now moving. There are some shots fired here. I'm moving here to take this point. It's got only one generator, I just have the neutral nodes. It's a game of map control as well as the victory points. So what I would like to say is that it's not completely my Blood Knight skin. This is my Blood Knight skin. I'm using the Dark Angel symbol. Dark Angel, sort of my favorite loyalist legions. Another scout. These tactical marines were pushed back by the Banshees, and my first commander pushed back these guardians, maintaining this hold on this point. Now this guy he didn't pay attention, obviously. Oh, he did, but retreated. I built this to deny it a bit, though Banshees would take it out easily. I went to decap his side. He noted this and took this as well. Now just decap this. What's going on? He's currently double. I went for a Devastator as well after the 2 marines. Devastator, he goes this way in order to cap his natural victory point. And he's moving, this is just decapped. Goes for the aspect of strength on the Banshee. Fleetness would be also good, so they get moved fast. Now, it's not that useless. I went for a flamer here. This big battle, here it is. Now, setting up the Devastators, tactical marines throwing fire, scouts shooting. He had to retreat, it was a lot of firepower. He had to retreat everything, and he managed to cap this. He's still with 2 guardians, Banshee. His resources is good. He's gonna go tier 2 soon, sooner than I, definitely. Yes, I guess he's gonna go soon. What I want to take, it's about map control and knowing where to move, where to maneuver. So it's not that useless lore wise. Factions aren't the same reskinned faction that much, but Sadly, it is at some degree. Now I went for an error heal on my commander. He didn't have any upgrades yet. So at the moment, hold on, he goes tier 2. He must have forgotten to go tier 2. I took his power. I had the tacticals this way. This spot. The guardians at this spot. Starting to shoot, I guess. He went for a grenade. No, he didn't. No, he didn't went for a grenade. He went actually, but hitting the tacticals. Casting the shield. Getting back to the building. Special attacks beginning. Didn't lose a single model, that was a good one. These guys are being suppressed. I managed to hold this node which I took. He still didn't go tier 2, he goes waiting to see what's going to happen with his nodal, I guess. I just have one generator. So lore wise it's not completely inaccurate to the lore. The scouts aren't like guardians or sluggers or heretics or termagants. They are scouts. But all the others are quick with bolters and they can. Here is a small fight, he didn't notice. He ran away. They are scouts, okay, so now he goes tier 2. We both go tier 2 at the same time. His resource has 49. But he's got no power income. He only got this. And the Eldar is the Warp Spider Eldar is a very mobile hero. So I was holding the position here. I lost this, but I went to recapture it with. He went to take out. I didn't have much power at this point. I had also the tactical marines here. It's not completely useless if you have the lore, lore into account. Here it's a fight. The banshees are trying to. I stopped it 1 second earlier, but it's okay. I'm next to my base. Capping. Hold on. Capping now. As you see, I have the majority of the map. I have this. I still have these. Maybe I should have put them out. They are not that useful, just garrison, but you know, guarding these. It's a kind of mediocre risk to take. I prefer to have them here to guard. Anyway, I lost the power here, but just one generator can be easily retaken. It's not completely irrelevant to the lore. Here, power hello. I'm getting a dreadnought, he's getting a Dark Reaper squad. He doesn't have power. Now, there is the dreadnought ready to go. But I have the majority of the map, so you understand what I'm talking about here. I'm beginning moving with the dreadnought. I kept it with melee, though I didn't need a dreadnought. I have the force commander who behaves as a dreadnought, inspiring the troops. Inspires. They stack though. They stack, but I didn't need the dreadnought, I guess. Anyway, and I went for a plasma devastator despite having an enemy to face an exarch. I can garrison these into buildings, so they're not detriment that you're not gonna take these. Dark Reapers sitting here at the base. So Dreadnought moving out, he went for a heavy melee power blades. He can wound the Dreadnought, but he can't obviously kill it with these power blades. So I just started to cap again my power. Banshees moving around, the Dreadnought is melee, he's not gonna do much against them. There we go. Didn't waste the special attack, maybe I should have. There we go, I did it here. This guy, he's trying to move out, he can't do anything against the Dreadnought. Maybe a shuriken platform. And I decided to go next tier. Just the next tier, I'm good. So there was no power generators here. So we're not gonna be, I mean, I got two scouts I had, I lost one. I mean, nothing too crazy, I could go for more scouts against the Eldar. It depends what you're fighting actually, so this game isn't completely, okay, flaming stance here. This tactical will come just with the Dreadnought, flaming them. These are some warp spiders which I had engaged. He just spawned them here and chased them. And died. And here again he went with these guys to, this time I had to retreat. He took back his power node, but I was going tier 3 at the moment, had the majority of the match, lost only 2 points. Took his power back, I guess. Coming again with the Dreadnought to retake it. And I rebuilt it, not much, but... And this guy, he's trying to take his natural, he's run out of points. Okay, final battle of this. Here is nothing, just this Dreadnought blocking the move of the Banshees. The Flamer dealing with the Dark Reapers. They take some damage from flames, though they are kinda armored. I still have the control of this power node. And that was it. So, this game isn't completely irrelevant to the lore. Tier 3. I was about to go for Terminators. I didn't have that much. I was about to get this Melody Assault Terminators of the Force Commander. That red resource. The problem is with this game, it's that every faction has this red resource. It's not unique as it was to some factions in Dawn of War 1. Making the game, the factions more similar than they should be. Also, see, the scouts are scouts, they are not definitely playing the role of heavy melee fighters. I mean, heavy fighters in general. Frontline kind of type of troop. Problem is, you can go for more than one, like Devastator's Marine tacticals, obviously. The problem is that they all have this red line. They get too similar. They shouldn't be that similar, and most abilities are, in a sense, mixed, are the same on every faction, just some are stronger at one faction, like being on a hero, on a red Colin, type of zeal for the Space Marines, for example, resource. Others are hero dependent abilities, which make them a bit weaker, and others are just from simple units, which are a bit weaker as well. So now that's the thing. Now this game is I understand what they thought. Company of Heroes, what's the final remaining ones? Okay, he had both of his guardians and his Banshees and his Dark Reaper. He's got his army, but he lost the game, obviously, and the map. Now the thing with this game, what is it's sorry, I'm a bit tired. Tier 3, this is the tier 3 stronghold of Space Marines. What they thought is that Company of Heroes was a successful game. Company of Heroes 1, huge success. Okay, Dawn of War 1 was a huge success, and they thought, alright, well, why not make my Marines here? Why not make a mixture of Company of Heroes and the Dawn of War game? It's gonna be cool, and it is solid what this game is about. It is consistent, but it's not Warhammer. And where is the morale? The morale stat for the units. You can't have a Warhammer game without having a morale bar, like the leadership bar that is on Total War Warhammer 3. Where are these? These guys are just chilling in the base. And these are actually another sad thing is that these guys, they die much easier than Space Marines, while in fact they are Space Marines with just the one having a heavy bolter, which wasn't an issue in Dawn of War 1 because you just purchased a Space Marine squad and add a heavy bolter to the squad, and you had your Devastator variant. While here, you don't, it's different, and this sucks lore wise. It sucks. Not Dreadnought here. Recapping pushing back the Eldar, keep maintaining this place, this power node. So that is this game. It's they said, okay, let's make a mix of these games, and it is a success. It is a decent game, still being played and still being loved by the community. But like I said, the problem is this game isn't a Warhammer game, and the Aquila here also of right on the shield of that's a good Devastator skin. And they oversimplified also the victory conditions. Here just the victory points. This was the critical location victory condition of Dawn of War 1. The victory points, you also had take control area, take and hold, and start resource victory. You had a lot, destroy headquarters, you had a lot of victory conditions. Destroy headquarters are still in the game, but overshadowed by victory points or and where is the sudden death guys condition? It was you see, you seemed like you were able to spam in Dawn of War 1 resources, take all points. No, because of the sudden death condition, you had to be able to defend them for good. It's listening point, how it was called, strategic point, I don't remember the name. So because if you lose one, you lose the game. That was supposed to be in the game. I mean, it was supposed to be played with this condition, which there was no spamming high tier units. Anyway, this is the end of it. It was pretty cool game. I won by a good I only lost 2 points against a highly mobile opponent, the Eldar Warp Spider. The Eldar themselves, Exarchs. The Eldar Warp Spiders, the Eldar themselves are a highly mobile faction, very hard to deal with. And having the Exarch on top of that, well, that was a really hard time. That's it, I made it. Pretty good game, so I hope this game has sound. No idea what happened. Be well, everybody, and see you in the next cast.